you're able to go out and do something more for Christ, that you're able to go out and people say that they're amazed. I want people... The world needs to start getting amazed. And when the world's not getting amazed, it's not their fault, it's not God's fault, it's our fault. God is speaking to people, God is touching people, God is doing things. But after he received this, what did he do? Is it says he went out and he preached the gospel and those were amazed. People aren't getting amazed because we aren't preaching the gospel. Because we're not doing what we've been called to do. They were amazed. Immediately he preached. And they said, who is this? But I love what it said. It said in verse 22, but Saul increased all the more. In his strength he increased all the more. I believe Saul was a powerful man in what he did. And he increased even more in what he did for Christ. Even greater with what he did for Christ. Greater things began to happen. He proved to people that Christ was real. How did he prove it? By showing miracles. By showing God's power. By allowing God's power that entered him to begin to flow out of him. And others began to have experiences too.
Amen.
Are you allowing people around you to have the same experience that you've had? Are you allowing others to have this experience? You say, well, how can they have this experience? What do I need to do? First of all, you need to seek God. And the more you seek God and the closer that you get to him, the more his power and presence will be all over you. And the more it does, as you go, people will be amazed. When Moses got before God and he came out, he had to cover his face because the glory of God was all over him. And guess what? People were amazed. They were amazed. Why? Because there was an experience that was happening. There was something more that was taking place. Don't think you have to wait a certain amount of time. Just go. I believe while you're here today, you're going to have an experience with God. And I tell you, afterwards, just go. Just go. Don't say, well, what do I need to do? What kind of training? You can get training along the way.
Amen.
You can do all that along the way. You're going to learn along the way. If you waited till you knew everything, you'd never be able to preach the gospel.
Amen.
Because you'll never know it all.